Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 6th SandCast. I am MagmarFire, and I'm really looking forward to what we're going to be giving to you guys today. With us, we have 4 very special people, 2 of which are veterans, 2 of which are newcomers, actually, and I'm really glad to have them aboard. First off, I would like to introduce you to Pea-Tear Griffin, once again. Thank you.
Hi, hello.
He was in the 3rd SandCast, I believe, and we're glad to have him back. We also have Alex, who was also in the last SandCast. Glad to have you back as well.
Thanks.
And, okay, 2 very special guests today, people. We have, first and foremost, we have Alpha.
Yo!
Alpha is a very esteemed member at the Desert Colossus, even though he apparently doesn't seem to think so. Yes, you are, man. He's done a lot of work at Hyrule Adventures too. And I believe Tayro has as well. Tayro has also joined us today. Welcome, Tayro.
Greetings, everyone.
Alright, we're actually... Okay, this is turning out to be a very lucky setup here, because... Wow, we're all here, so I'm really glad about this.
Amazing.
Okay, today is going to be a very specialized spoiler episode for Skyward Sword. So if you have not played Skyward Sword, if you haven't even beaten Skyward Sword, yeah, you lose. Get off the freaking internet and go play Skyward Sword. Why have you not beaten it yet? I mean, come on, gosh.
Please do not be a loser.
Yeah, pretty
I've
much.
already beaten it 7 times. You have no excuse.
Jeez, 7? I've only done
Really?
3. Dang it.
Yeah, he's beaten it
catching up
7
to do
times.
now.
Yeah, he's beaten it 7 times. That's...
I'm gonna do it.
I think you have way too much time on your hands, PTG. No, not
I
really.
don't have a job and I stay home all day. It happens.
I guess that's true. I wish I had as much free time as you did. But no, I'm in
Seriously.
college. A lot of us are in college. But anyway, if you have not beaten Skyward Sword, get off your butt and play it, and come back when you're ready, when you've beaten it, because there's going to be a lot of spoilers here. We have a lot of steam to let out, so we're going to be just letting it out in full force here. Alright, and also other topics is going to be the Zelda timeline, which was released back in December with Hyrule Historia, and we're going to have quite a bit to talk about on that. There's also Symphony of the Goddesses, which is going to be a North American tour, concert tour, or maybe
Damn it.
I'm actually going to be going to that.
Yeah,
I hate you guys.
poor Tayro. I'm sorry, man. But hey, maybe it'll tour elsewhere. I don't know, it better tour elsewhere for our
I
European
doubt
friends.
it. Last time it was... I think they'll go to Canada too, but yeah.
Actually, it is going into Canada as well, because the only one I can actually make is the one in Toronto. So I do plan on going to that one. I'm gonna need to get a passport though, but anyway.
Nintendo needs to remember Europe.
Yeah, indeed. But hey, at least you guys are getting the Rainfall games. That's good.
That's true.
Yeah, but we are also getting Xenoblade, so that's good. But anyway, that's off topic. That's off topic. Okay, so there's Something of Goddesses, and there's also the rumors, and also the possibility of Retro Studios working on a future Zelda title.
Woohoo!
So that would be awesome, and
Yes.
we'll have stuff to talk about that as well. So anyway, but let's just get right into this. We're already like 3.5 minutes in, and so we want to be very efficient here. So Skyward Sword. Best freaking Zelda game ever. It's gotta be. It's like, okay, after your time, pretty awesome. Majora's Mask, pretty freaking awesome. Skyward Sword, freaking genius! Anyway, it's just, it's so good. Like, a lot of stuff comes together. The gameplay is really good. The story is fantastic. And it's like, the setting is just genius. And it's like, this is definitely the best way to,
Celebrate the 25th anniversary.
Yes, exactly.
Here.
You took the words right out of my
Celebrating
mouth,
the
Tayro.
25th anniversary with a giant prequel.
Yeah. But a giant prequel that makes sense, and it actually connects all the Zelda games together. That's the one.
Almost all the Zelda games together.
Yeah,
More or less.
that's the one. If there's one thing that a lot of people probably, I don't know, may have had a point of contention with the series, well, I mean, that's one thing I may or may not have complained about. But anyway, before I get stabbed by a lot of torches and pitchforks, because, torches are good for stabbing, if there's one thing that I thought would be cool in the series was if, there was more connection with all the all the different titles, like maybe if there was a saga or something. Skyward Sword actually has that kind of spirit with it. I mean, it's good because it feels like there's more cohesion with the series, which is something we haven't often seen before. Like, especially with the older titles, where it's like, oh, this stuff happened, and we're expecting you to believe it. Well, okay. But here, it's like, it gives explanations for everything. And, like...
Almost everything.
Well, almost everything, yeah. But it gave explanations for a lot of things, like, you know...
A good portion of things that were just kind of like open hold still.
Yeah, like the reincarnation thing, for instance, and why Ganondorf keep coming back, or actually all the villains in general, and, you know...
Yeah, I'm
mention
not
Freaking
too
Zelda.
keen on that explanation, to be honest.
Oh, yeah?
I love that explanation.
Yeah.
I kind of did too.
Yeah.
I kind of evaluated afterwards. Like, I started playing it again, the older games, and there are like small tidbits of things that really don't match with that explanation.
So you're nitpicking.
Pretty much.
But I liked it, though. I mean, Ocarina of Time did explain Ganondorf's, like, his start of darkness, if you will. But
Well, allegedly they're gonna do like a sequel game to Skyward Sword.
wait, really?
No, I think that was
No,
a-
it was
that was something people wanted to happen, and then they were like, no, we're not doing that.
yeah, okay.
Which I think is a shame.
Yeah, because I want to see more Zelda Link stuff. Sorry.
So when I'm at
Wait.
a sequel, I didn't mean a direct sequel, like something before Minish Cap.
No.
Yeah, because because I think something did take place in between like Minish Cap and Skyward
Well,
Sword.
that's
Just by looking at the timeline, because I like
Yeah,
some
there's like this empty space that's named. Of course, it's gonna have something.
yeah. So they're
Well, they
probably
had to leave some spots open for future
Yeah.
games.
yeah.
True.
And they kind of made it hard for themselves to go back in time. Well, unless of course they go back in time to when Demise and Hylia first started duking it out. I think it would be.
Yeah, but then-
I think it would be cool.
The only problem I see with that is how would they throw the hero in for that?
I don't know, because there's something that Demise said at the end that would kind of make that kind of difficult. And that was that when he first saw Link, he commended him for his bravery of, stepping up to the challenge and all that. Something that, he didn't see
There was no other hero.
or say.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I guess he kind of hinted towards that, yeah. So I guess that would kind of make it hard. Plus, I mean, it was Hylia herself who sustained those injuries and all that, so she was probably the one doing the fighting, and I think it would be cool if she were a favorite character later. Actually, you know what?
What?
Have Hylia be Zelda's Final Smash in Super Smash Bros. 4. That would be
kinda
awesome.
epic.
That would be awesome.
Just kill all the things.
That would
Yeah.
it would be spoilerific, but come on. Sheik was in Super Smash Bros. Melee, kind of revealing the whole Ocarina of Time's reveal and all that. So why not
True.
Skyward Sword? I mean, that would be awesome, man. So
Well, I thought we were gonna talk about Skyward Sword.
okay, sorry, sorry. Super Smash Bros. 4
As
is
much as I love talking about Smash Brothers,
we already talked
Yeah.
about Smash Brothers, actually. So, alright, okay. I guess it should probably be a good time for me to ask you guys, okay, what stood out to you guys with Skyward Sword and all that? So, how about... actually, you know what? Since, I guess Tayro's maybe a bit pressed for time, why don't we start with you? What stood out for you with Skyward Sword?
Girahim.
Girahim?
Period. Period. He's by far the most epic Zelda villain ever.
Yeah, I agree. I love Girahim. He's so awesome. In fact, Girahim for Super Smash Bros. 4 as well, actually. That'd be awesome.
I'm all
But
over
I
that.
think the aspect where he keeps coming back and taunt you, like throughout the whole game, in every dungeon, he's like there saying, hello! Yeah, I thought that was awesome. Like, well, he may not be the final boss. To me, he's kind of a final villain kind of thing, and he being there since the very first time, I think it's like, oh my god, awesome!
Yeah.
I think it was the best move Nintendo did with Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
You know who's the villain is. He's there since the first dungeon ever. taunting you, tormenting you, and he keeps coming back, and you keep kicking his.
Yeah. I agree. Most Zelda villains don't get that kind of development. So it was nice to give them a change of pace with Skyward Sword.
Like, the only other villain who did something similar to this was Varen in Oracle of Ages.
And probably Onox, right? In Seasons?
No, Onox appeared
Not really.
in England,
Really?
and he disappeared
Okay.
and only appears in the end.
Okay, I didn't.
Turns
Okay, I
actually
didn't
the
play.
end of
Okay,
I'm doing stuff.
all right. I didn't play Seasons, so I hope it's.
Oh.
Crime!
I know. I hope it's on the 3DS Virtual Console soon.
I actually have it like sitting right next to me on the floor.
Now, why are you taunting me then,
Why is it
man?
on the floor?
Because that's where I
Oh,
keep
that's a
all my
good
games.
point, man. That should
All
be
my games,
blasphemy.
I don't have a dresser really, so I just kind of, well I do, but it's like cluttered with everything, so all my games and everything like are in a mass on the floor right next to my bed.
Well, it's easy access, I suppose. Like, you could just lie around on your bed. It's like, oh, okay, I want to play, I don't know, Metroid, so I'll just stick it in there. And,
Yeah, pretty much I just flop over and like, oh, that's exactly what I wanted to play.
Indeed. I like that. Better than any other kind of CD holder or game case or whatever. Just speculating. Okay, but anyway, that's off topic.
And I love the Kiwis.
Oh, the Kiwis!
Oh god.
Oh, the Kiwis! The penguin squirrels, as I call them in like the...
Yes, it was,
Yeah, they're okay.
it's like sugar overdose or something.
It's good. Oh, they're good. That's good stuff, man. Alpha likes that. Alpha likes that. Speaking
You
of,
might be surprised.
yeah, speaking of
You know
Alpha,
what I don't like though? I wish they would have just put like Zoras instead of what is that race?
oh, the
like-
Pirellas.
The Pirellas.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. I agree.
Yes.
I think it
and
kind of
then-
made sense though, because I mean it's before the Zoras were supposed to be there, so I mean they would have time to evolve. I mean it took place thousands of years before.
So let me get this.
More
So,
than that, I think the Pirellas had little development, except for that
Yes.
red Pirella that accompanies you. They lack complete character.
well,
While the Kiwis all have their own personalities and stuff, they're kind of just there,
I
Well, if you
suppose.
look at like
random NPCs.
some of the concept art that they were doing for like that race, there are like other concepts that they drew that look more like what a traditional Zora would look like.
Why do they keep it that way? I wonder. Maybe they just wanted something new. But I hope it doesn't get to the point where, you know, there's just like a new race of the week kind of deal where they appear in one game but never appear again unless it's like
Yeah,
somewhere
that's
else.
what
They've kind of been doing it with the Anuki. Well, I mean they've been in the past 2 Zelda games, so I guess that kind of doesn't count. But they've done it with the Ritos.
Oh god, the Yanuki, don't remind me about the Yanuki. They nerves so
And
much.
the Ritos are
They
such a
get
great
on my
game.
nerves so much.
Yeah, sorry to bring up bad memories, Tayro.
I feel like with like the races, it's either like a hit or miss, and I feel like they
Yeah.
just need to bring back the really good ones.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Or
There's been so many games where it'll introduce a new race that's so awesome, and then they never appear again. And
yeah, there's also the
I'm
Tokay in the Oracle. Was it the Oracle?
Oracle of
game?
Ages.
Okay, it was.
Ages.
It was the age. It was Ages, and it was the Brosians.
Ages have
seasons.
Tokay,
Brosians
seasons have the
or
Subrosians.
seasons.
Okay, yeah. I really need to play those games. Wow, there's just so much I don't know. But okay.
The Oracles are, I think, my favorite Zelda games, so yeah.
So yeah, don't expect me to win in a trivia contest against you then. When it comes to the Oracle games.
Don't expect anyone to win against Tayro.
Oh boy. Okay then. Hey, you can win for the Desert Colossus then, like win the prize money, or if there's like everyone big, you know, like Zelda, like.
2D
thing that-
games are my specialty.
Okay, then you're gonna be like a really, you know, like good specialist for that kind of thing that we can hire.
Okay.